So Accra Folk could be hoping to continue their run under their new manager, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. On the other hand, will be also hoping to get more wins so that they can get closer to the first table. Mediana Stars, after picking their important win against Mediama, will also be hoping to continue their win. Dreams FC, after losing at home, are also praying that they will get another win after losing 2 games continuous. In today's edition of the GPL review, we're going to talk about the Ghana Premier League and everything that is around the league. My name is Delali Frank. If it's your first time here, please hit on the subscription button and let's build this community together. But without wasting your time and my time, let's go straight into today's video. So the Ghana Premier League is back and we are at week 5. Hopefully this time around there will be no injunction and whatsoever, and hopefully if that does not happen, we'll be able to continue. Because now it looks as if we are able to go a match day without an injunction, then we have to go to church and say thank you to the Most High. But let's go back to business and talk about the Ghana Premier League. So we're going to start with one of the games that maybe you'll be interested in, that is Accra Great Olympics versus Mediama. It can easily be one of the top games of the weekend. Great Olympics traveled all the way to Nsuatamain and drew 0-0 when they came against their former head coach, which is Coach Arno Walker. Now they'll be playing against Mediama, who are also coming in after losing at home to Mediana Stars. Mediama, after losing, are now slightly away from the title, and they know that they always have to make sure that they bounce back to winning ways. But playing against the Great Olympics, who are also yet to pick a win in their last 2 games, they would also be hoping to get an important win because it's a home game. Once Olympics are playing at home at the Accra Sports Stadium and Mediama are traveling all the way to Accra, it's going to be a tough game. If you ask me for my prediction, it's going to be a game of a lot of goals because Mediama are a side that play good football, and Olympics are a side that also knows how to score goals and try to prevent opponents from beating them. If you ask for my results, or if you ask for my predictions, I would say that it's a win or draw for Accra Great Olympics. Mediama would want to cause an upset, but it will be very difficult for them to pick a win this time around. So Dreams FC will be playing against Tamale City, and they will be playing on Friday. Dreams FC comes against Tamale City, a side who are also not well placed, but in their last game played against their city rival, that's Royal Tamale United, and managed to pick a 1-1 points. They were down last minute, managed to come back from behind to get a points. They are traveling all the way to Accra to play against Dreams FC, a side that are yet to pick a win in their last 2 games. They started the season well, picked some few points on the road, but looks as if this is a game that is going to be a must win for them. The head coach and its squad believes that it's a very important one because they are playing at home, and it gives them that opportunity to bounce back to winning ways. And there's no way to do that than to come against a Tamale City side that are also struggling to find their feet. If you ask me for my prediction, last time I predicted the Dreams FC win, and it didn't work out. But this time around, Dreams FC should win. If they don't win, it's going to be a tough period for their head coach, and he knows it. And the entire squad knows that they need to get a win this time around. So Dreams FC, Tamale City, Dreams FC win. Berekum Chelsea, Royal Tamale United. Berekum Chelsea came all the way from Berekum to come and play 1-1 against Legon Cities. And now that they are playing at home, it's a game that they are determined to win. Royal Tamale United themselves last season battle with relegation, and one thing that they are trying to do now is try everything to pick points. But whenever they play at home, they don't even get the points. How much more traveling away? The Golden City Park is one of the grounds that is very difficult for opponents to play. But Berekum Chelsea, a side that are eyeing winning the league because they are not far away from the top 4. They are currently placed 3rd on the league table with 8 points, meaning that when they manage to pick the maximum points at home, it's going to be beneficial to them. And I think this one is a game that is going to go Berekum Chelsea's way. A Berekum Chelsea win, if you ask me, maybe a 1-0 win for Berekum Chelsea, but definitely they need to win this one. Kumasi Asante Kotoko will be playing against Samatex. Samatex, a stubborn side now. If you ask me, top 2 teams that whenever you are playing against them, you are not safe. One of them is Samatex because of the manager they have and the kind of players that they signed this season. They've made a lot of addition to the squad to the extent that they have a lot of experienced players that understand the Ghana Premier League. They are playing against Kumasi Asante Kotoko, who have a new manager and they are finding their feet. They played against King Faisal, beat them by 3-0, and they are well motivated. Samatex will do everything possible to frustrate them. But once Kotoko is playing at home, I believe it's going to be a Kotoko win. A Kotoko win or draw, and it's going to be a game that will produce a lot of goals. But at the end of the day, Kotoko should be able to win this one. Aduana Stars against Lagos Cities. Lagos Cities drew at home. Aduana Stars went away to beat Mediama. A surprising game and a surprising and a shocking performance. Once they are home, Lagos Cities will do everything possible to upset them, but I really don't see how they'll be able to do that. Aduana Stars playing at home should be able to beat Lagos Cities, and I predict Aduana Stars win this time around. Kayla United, Bechem United. Bechem United are not performing well this season, still struggling to find their feet. And Kayla United, whenever they are playing at home, no matter who you are, even if they put the best 11 of the Ghana Premier League together, once you go to their home grounds, you are going to struggle to beat them. A side that went away and shockingly lost 3-0 to Santemine. Playing in front of their home fans, they'll be going all out to pick a win. It's going to be a tough game, but I feel Kayla United should be able to pick this one. At least a double chance for Kayla United this time, but it will be difficult for Bechem United to get a win, and I don't see them getting a win. Kotoko Royals versus Accra Hasselhoff. Hasselhoff could be traveling to Cape Coast to play against Kotoko Royals. Kotoko Royals, I told you when they were going to Bechem to play, I told you that it's not going to be a game that they'll be able to win. They couldn't. And now they are playing at home, and unfortunately for them, they are playing against Accra Hasselhoff, a side that are well determined now, that feels like they need every point, and every game that they win, they need to win. They need to get to the point. Hasselhoff does not lie well, when I mean in terms of being able to fight for the competition. They lie 11th on the league table, and they know that they need to win every game that they play. Kotoko Royals playing at home, Hasselhoff has a lot of experience more than them. The fans will be there in their numbers. I always say that when they are playing against any of the traditional clubs, Hasselhoff or Kumasi Asante Kotoko, your fans themselves are fans of these two clubs, and I believe Hasselhoff should be able to beat Kotoko Royals because it's even being played at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. The Biani Gold Stars King Faisal. Gold Stars now trying to put themselves together, but they are playing against King Faisal, a side that are still struggling. Like they are struggling. They struggled last season. This time around, they are struggling. Their struggle is on a different level. They come against the Biani Gold Stars, who are not well positioned. They are not well positioned. They find themselves on 14 on the league table with only 3 points. And they know last season the Biani Gold Stars survived the league because in every game that they played at home, they managed to win. And once they are playing against King Faisal, a side that are also struggling, this one should go in favor of the Biani Gold Stars. So the Biani Gold Stars win. And then Accra Lions versus Nsuatemmine. Accra Lions currently plays second on the league table, and then Nsuatemmine, surprisingly, out of nothing, beat Kayla United 3-0 at home. They'll be coming in well motivated, but Accra Lions themselves also beat Dreams FC at home. They traveled away to play Dreams FC at the Theatre of Dreams, and they beat them 1-0. And the Accra Lions that I saw, no matter how tough Nsuatemmine tried to be, is a game that I see Accra Lions and picking up the maximum 3 points. So, if you ask me, Great Olympics Mediama is going to be a double chance, a game of 2 halves. Mediama would prove very stubborn, but it's a win or draw for Accra Great Olympics. Bekum Chelsea, Royal Tamale United, Bekum Chelsea straight win. Kumasi Asante Kotoko Samatex, the World Kumasi Asante Robert, with the level of performance Kotoko is putting up, it's a game that I would call for them. Aduana Stars, Lagos Cities, Aduana Stars should win this one. Dreams FC, Tamale City, Dreams should be able to win this one. Kayla United versus Bechem United. a game that should go in with favor of Kaila United. Kotoko Royals versus House of Folk. House of Folk should win this one. Biani Gold Stars versus King Faisal. Gold Stars should pick this one. Accra Lions versus Nsukkaman. Accra Lions should pick this one. Let me also know what you think in the comment section. Do you think, which prediction do you disagree with me? Which prediction do you agree with me? Let's have a conversation in the comment section. But until we meet again, my name is Lali Frank. Please subscribe to this channel and let's build this community together. But until we meet again, bye bye for now.